Bum bum bum, ba-da-dum bum ba. How's it going, my lemony disciples? I am Grandmaster Lemon, and welcome to the first episode of TES Tuesdays. TES, of course, standing for The Elder Scrolls. This is a series in which every Tuesday I play The Elder Scrolls. Fairly self-explanatory, no? Yeah, more specifically, I'm going to be playing the original, the most recent 3 Elder Scrolls games, those being Oblivion, Skyrim, and of course Morrowind, widely considered the best of the Elder Scrolls games, and a game that I like. It's good. I enjoy it. I just haven't really been able to get into it as much as Skyrim, for reasons that I will explain as we go along in the series. I'm not gonna spend too much time on things, I'm just gonna shut up for this cutscene here, so yeah. Oh, each event is preceded by prophecy, but without the hero, there is no event. The Underking, that guy. In the waning years of the third era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to uncertain parents was sent, under guard without explanation, to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he was to play in that nation's history. Just gonna move my microphone up a bit. And shut up for this.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison. First by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Many fall, but one remains.
Wake up. We're here.
Oh.
Why are you shaking?
I don't want to go
Are you
to
okay?
school, Mama
Wake up.
Jib.
Stand
Oh,
up.
sudden music change.
There you
Alright
go.
then. That happened.
You were dreaming.
Oh, was I?
What's your name?
Alright. Now, what shall our name be? It must be the name of a hero. Something grand. Something that's just seeps adventure. We shall be Davidius Tyronius III. Or, in short, Dave.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you.
Oh, really?
I heard
It was
them
a storm
say
last
we've
night,
reached
huh?
Morrowind. I'm
Oh.
sure they'll let us go.
Well, good. I mean, that's what the game is named after, so if,
Quiet.
I'd hope we'd be in
Here comes
Morrowind.
the guard.
Oh, hello.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Alright, well, have fun, Jib. He was looking at you. He must have been talking to you, so...
You better do what they say.
Oh, he was... Was he talking to me? Was he talking... Alright, bye, Jib. Dude, look at me when you talk to me. You don't have to be afraid of me. I am a prisoner. I'm at your whims. Whippity... Woo. I don't even... Commentary, yeah.
Get yourself up on deck and
That
let's
happens.
keep this as civil as possible.
Spacebar. Oh, no! Yeah, I upgraded to Windows 10 recently, and all of the settings for all of my games have been reset, so allow me to just go through and, fix the controls real quickly. Right then, that should work fine.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Okay.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Alright, so what race shall we be? In this case, I think Dark Elf would be kind of boring, just because it's the indigenous people, everyone's gonna like me, blah blah blah. I think what we're going to go for here is an Imperial. We need to pick a face that just oozes the name Dave. Like, yes, I can see Dave just seeping right out of this face's pores. Beautiful.
Great.
What
I'm
do-
sure
what do you
you'll fit
think?
right in.
What am
Follow
I?
me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Okay. What is my life? I'm out of practice. Anyway. Hello.
Yes, we've been expecting you.
Oh, have
you'll
you?
have to be recorded before you're officially released.
All right.
There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Well, let's see. I'm going to fill out the forms myself. Specialization combat. Let's go with magic, because in my experience with Morrowind, combat doesn't normally tend to get you many places. Intelligence we want with magic. I'm thinking the next thing... Ability to resist magic would... yeah. Right. Major skills now. We want restoration in there, definitely. And also just... not alteration. We also want destruction. Just because, in my experience, combat tends to be literally very hit or miss. You can be like pressing your chest right up against an enemy and swinging your sword directly through them, but dice rolls say, "Oh no, you don't hit." Whereas spells have a higher chance of hitting, as far as I've seen. But I do want to be using some spells, or sword rather, just to get things thinging. Mercantile and speechcraft, I think, are what I'm gonna want next. Yeah, medium armor. No, do I want medium armor or light armor? I'm gonna want light armor, I think. And I got speechcraft, hand to hand, maybe. Acrobatics seems like a decent thing. Might want some block involved in things. Athletics, definitely. And enchant, sneak. You know what? I'm gonna take speechcraft and I'm gonna put athletics there instead. So speechcraft there, and then athletics. Where did athletics go? Whatever. The name will be... Dave Class. And that'll be that.
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Either steed or tower. Fortify speed. Yeah, nope, tower. Tower it is. Always tower. Take the thing. Okay, alright, I know how to move! I don't need you.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
Yep, I don't need you to be giving me button prompts and stuff. I can do things. Trust me, I've played this before. I haven't actually ever beaten Morrowind. I've never been able to get through the early game just because, as much as I've heard that the late game is incredible and lovely, I just couldn't be bothered with this slow early game. But perhaps we'll get through it this time, and maybe this will end up being my favorite game by the end of things. Who Frizzity Frackin' knows? Yes, I know how to use magic. I've played... I know the controls. Right. Yeah, this dialogue system I'm not so keen on. Most of the systems I'm okay with. The dialogue system and the stamina system can just piss off forever. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Celes Gravius, but my background is not important. I am here to welcome you to Morrowind. Well, if your background's not important, tell me about your background. I am Celes Gravius, and Knight-Errant of the Imperial Legion. Very good. Morrowind, tell me about that. I like to think that I'm just sort of shouting these at his face, So he's just like, I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Background! Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here or why you were released from the prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself, and I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are a free man, but before you go, I have instructions on your duties, instructions from the Empire, so pay careful attention. Uriel Septim! Yes, Uriel Septim is still Emperor. According to my instructions, he personally authorized your release from prison and your delivery here. It's all very mysterious, but that's the way the Empire works. Silence, secrecy. Let not the left hand know what the right hand is doing. The Empire? Yes, of course, this is the Empire. This is Vardenfell district of the province of Morrowind, and Morrowind has been part of the Empire for over 400 years. The current Emperor is Uriel Septim, 24th of the... Piss off so I can read that. 24th of the Septim line. You haven't been in prison that long, have you? Nothing wrong with your head, is there? The men said you were acting a little strange when they brought you in from the ship. Well, I mean, I'd just been tossing and turning and having nightmares during a storm. But, yeah, sure. Okay, duties! Tell me about my duties. This package came with the news of your arrival. You want to take it to TES Tuesdays in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for TES Tuesdays. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you, and a dispersal to your name. I've got some gold monies. Cash money in my bank coin purse. Yes, I know how to open my journal.
Where do you hail?
Well, you're awful nosy, aren't you? Are you the one that boat dropped off? It's odd to see a boat arrive at that time of day. I hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. Now this is something that I love, and something that I wish they had in the later Elder Scrolls games. Basically, the first healing item that you have, you can just give to this guy, and he'll give you something quite lovely. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Go Shakedown Fargoth ritual. An engraved ring of healing, family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Sorry, no ring. Yes, I found it. Here, take it. Oh, you found it. Amazing. Thank you. Blah blah blah. Basically, now Ariel is at, I think, 95 persuasion with me, which is lovely. I like just having little things like that. Not exactly a quest, but just something that you can do and get a bit of a reward for. Little secrety things like that. I like that, and I wish they had that in Oblivion and in Skyrim. Or, well, I mean, they might have, but less of it.
Oh, greetings. How do you do? May we talk?
Right. This system is also a system that I love. The bartering in this game is just frickin' superb. So, you've got, like, the projected value that you think that the thing is, and then you buy it, and then it's a different value that they want for it. So, like, if they... Bartering people will want more money than you think a thing is worth if they're just sort of default persuasion, but if you're really buddying up to them, then they'll give you massive discounts like this guy is. So just little things like this are great. I like the ability to haggle. They dumbed it down in Oblivion and then completely took it out in Skyrim, which I'm not very keen on. So basically, I'm just gonna gear up, because I think I can get pretty much every sort of armor that I'd want at this point, for incredibly little money. Long bleed two-handed or long bleed one-handed. I think I'm gonna go with the Iron Claymore, and I think that'll do me nicely for a bit. Thank you. And now to wear all of this. So yeah, I keep wanting to, like, drag and drop things, because that looks like that would be the thing that you do, but it's totally not the thing that you do. Fire bite. Or do I want hearth heal? I'm gonna want hearth heal, I think, for the first little bit of this. It doesn't feel good when you're friggin' belly bumping your enemy and you're swinging your sword at them. It's clearly going through them, and they're just not taking damage. That's not fun, exactly. Like that. This. Obviously, this is like the first dungeon, so it's pretty much, you know, things are going to have a fairly high chance of hitting, but at the points where just luck doesn't work for you, when you're just sort of sitting there, swinging your sword at a freaking Dwarven Centurion spider, and just nothing is happening. It's not fun. It's not fun. And get over here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 oh. I hope it did it quick. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. 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 I'll be right back. Right, okay, that happened. I'm going to save under... And there we go, alright. I love this game, by the way. Still frustrating, though, when you die and you haven't saved once. That's not a single time! Yeah, come on, just... fight me IRL, would ya? Right, get hearth heal out and actually, like, use that thing.
Now you die!
Look at this! Look at this! Exact same stats, but suddenly I'm not actually doing anything. It's that... probably a stamina issue, honestly. Get out of me, I will... Alright, okay, it's murder time. Fire bite. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you. Get out of me. Taking all your stuff. It's all my stuff now. This is my issue with Morrowind. Just, it's an absolutely great game. I'm sure it gets far better once you get later into it. But at the moment, it's just frustration, constant, never-ending. Just die. Never mind. I'm running because I'm going to die. Yep, see you later. See you later, slow bro. I'm out. I'm outie 500. Done with your shiznits. Arg. Arg at exclamation. Yes, that, whatever. I don't even care. Rest until healed. Thanks. Frickin'. Just. No, screw it. No, I'm going to Balmora. I don't even care. I'm not even bothering with that dungeon anymore. I'm going to Balmora. Done with this. Gonna go to Caius Gozades and do the thing with him and chill out. Maybe get Crunk, get dizzy on skooma. Cause that is how I RB. I'm not hip. Scrib. 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 I love scribs. I love scribs because I hate them and they need to die. And they're fun to kill. Scrib jelly! Haha! Is that a thing in the distance or is that just a rock? Well, I mean, I suppose a rock would still constitute being a thing, now wouldn't it? Oh, it was neither. It's just a shrub. Which also constitutes being a thing. So, yeah, it was a thing. Shrubbery. Who just puts a shrubbery out in the middle of the road? Right, there's a guar down here if I'm... Yep. Right. Hey there. Excuse me while I just beat your face in. Okay, this isn't going well. Hey, stop it! Okay. Whoa! Okay, alright. I did not know you have the power of magically growing a second head. I didn't know guars reproduced by budding. Why did I pick this fight? These things are like hippopotami. I am going to die because of it. He says, at the exact moment that he kills it. Balmora is this way, okay. Oh, right, this lady. No, I'm not trekking over to Pelagiad for that guy. Oh, you know what? You there. Bandit. Have you seen a bandit nearby? I must find him. Yes. I was just walking along here, minding my own business. Suddenly a bandit jumped at me from behind. He was a dark elf. Strong, dashing dark elf. He didn't harm me in any way, although he did take my jewels. He was quite gentle, and he talked to me for what seemed like forever. Tell me about these jewels that the guy stole from you. Oh, what's that? Oh, never mind the jewels. I just want to find that bandit again. He was charming and funny, and I simply must see him again. His name? Nelos Onmar. A name that will stay on my lips for eternity. Perhaps you can find him for me? Please, I cannot live without knowing if you could ever love me. I know nothing to I have nothing to offer you in return, but could you not help me for the sake of love? I will try and find this man, if only for love's sake. You'll try? Oh, thank you so. I'm sure you'll be able to find him. He mentioned something about having to head north, so I imagine he might be found in Pelagiad. Oh, please, if you find him, give him this glove for me, as a token of my love. I'm certain he will find... Oh, alright, I'm certain he'll want to find me again. Sure thing. I will do that when I have time. And am already in Pelagiad. I'm certainly not going to go out of my way to Pelagiad to do that. Also, this music is frickin' loud, man. Bing! Aren't you shiny? Bum 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 bum. This music, by the way, is freaking beautiful. Just everything about this game is on point, except for the dialogue system and the combat. It's disappointing, really, because I really want to love this game because so many other people think it's like the perfect Elder Scrolls game. But I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's just saddening. It really is. I'm fine with random chance in things like XCOM and Final Fantasy. Not that I really like Final Fantasy to begin with, but I can understand the random chance there, because you're not, like, you don't have, like, direct control over these people. You're just sort of, like, commanding them, or whatever. In the case of XCOM, you're commanding them, or in the case of Final Fantasy, you're, I guess, the one god they don't kill. You know, so it's I can understand it there, but when you're playing directly as this character and you're actively doing the actions, it doesn't make sense to me that you can swing your sword directly through them and just do no damage. Because lol's nat 1, you know? I'm hitting the buttons to do the action, let me do the action! So I guess that's why I like Skyrim more than this, even though this has far fewer gameplay issues. Just the one major issue just ruins it for me, and I hate that it ruins it for me. I want it to not ruin it for me, but I can't. It's just too frustrating. But yeah. There's a Gwar. You're a lady. Oh yeah, I do have a couple of mods on.
What's your story?
No, what's your story is my question to you. Yeah. Just throw that question right back in your face. Cow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm sure you're a lovely lady. Yeah, I've got, I think... I don't know if I have a thing to make the textures higher quality in general, but I do have one that makes the faces look infinitely better than the default ones. So that's a thing. Bacola
I'm listening.
Closius. Hi. Looking for someone in particular. Alright, Caius Gosades, where is he? Oh, old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs and down to the end of the street. Journal has been updated. Thank you. That's another thing I love about this. The fact that people will actually, like, give you detailed directions, and then those directions get saved into your journal and you've got to, like, follow them. It's none of that friggin', waypoint BS that they added, in Oblivion and Captain Skyrim. You know, you actually have to get a lay of the land. It sort of, it immerses you in things. It's nice and I enjoy it. And just having the objective marker, isn't... It makes things into a walk in a straight line thing. Excuse me. Alright. Caius, whoa! Alright, I'm sorry, bad time?
Yes?
Should probably put a shirt on, man. What? Yes, I'm Caius Gosades, but what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Gosades? What are you talking about? I mean, I was told to report to Caius Gosades here. So your name is Dave, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Nope. Yeah, sure, fine. Yes, very interesting. So, it says here, the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades. And that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Dave? Sure. Good. Welcome to the service, Novice Dave. Blah blah words. Orders! Tell me them. First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, or Mages Guild, or the Imperial Cult, or the Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience, or go out on your own. Look for freelance work, or trouble. Then, when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. Alright. Will do. That's another thing that, Morrowind does well in its questing. It gives you little breaks from the main quest. It's not sort of like... It's not like Skyrim's, where Skyrim's is constantly like, we've got to get there as soon as possible or the dragon is going to be resurrected and blah 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 blah, and we've got to do this and that and this and that and do it, like, immediately right frickin' now. Meanwhile, gameplay-wise, you don't have to get there right frickin' now. You can go and farm the 7 Nern roots for the guy who wants
this about?
Nern roots. Wait, no, that's Oblivion. But you know what I mean. You can help the old lady walk across the street and that sort of thing. It's not really that big a deal, but the main quest, all the dialogue is like, do stuff, whereas this, it's just sort of like, yeah, this is fine. No big deal, no rush. So yeah. So now, we're going to join a guild. But which one shall we choose? Find out on the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to have to end this video here, though. If you enjoyed this video for whatever reason, then subscribe for more of this sort of thing, if you want. And, yeah. Otherwise, have a glorious day, and an even better tomorrow, my Lemony disciples. And I will see you in the next video. Auf Wiedersehen!